Rolling.
Hello everyone and welcome to Fandomology, where fandoms collide. We are here on site at Dollywood, and of course I got Coffee on Korriban here with me. And we've been having some fun so far, ridden a lot of roller coasters.
We got tons of skip the line passes, so we're skipping lines all over the place.
Yes, we are. And I lost my sunglasses on one of them. But we're here to talk about a really quick theory regarding Ahsoka. And I found this on Facebook, and of course credit to Star Wars Theory for initially finding this. But there's a really interesting image of Baylan, which I'll overlay on the video right about here, that shows him on his belt buckle with a green kyber crystal. And of course all of us missed this.
Sure.
Right?
And it's part of the costume. There's tons of details. You see like runes in the background or a certain piece of cloth on someone's shirt. Like there's tons of details that people are finding the more they rewatch these episodes. But that green kyber crystal was really interesting.
Yeah.
And so the question then is, whose is that? What is the significance of that? What does that mean? So there's kind of two theories we were talking about.
Right.
The first one being that this is his master's kyber crystal, and when his master died, sometimes maybe in the Clone Wars or before that,
Something like that.
that he kept it as a keepsake. And then what was that other second theory we were talking about?
Well, there was another part to that first one, but I'm also theorizing that that hypothetical death of his master is what caused him to leave the Jedi Order.
Sure.
The other theory that we have is that is his crystal, and he used to have it in his lightsaber, but when he got disillusioned from the Jedi for something, he basically got a new one that is that more reddish orange, so that he didn't bleed his crystal. And I'm willing to bet that once he restores, at least in his mind, what the Jedi Order would be, he'd switch back to that green. Maybe.
Sure. And because we know he's not completely disillusioned with the light side of the Force. He even says that he misses the idea of what the Jedi Order should have been. But how it was carried out in practice is what he was, discontented with and what made him leave the Order. So for him to keep that crystal, I think is well within his character, because he wouldn't be the type to make the crystal bleed. I don't really think that's in his character. He still has a lot of reverence, emotional, maybe not emotional, experiential ties with the Jedi Order. It's sentimental, sure. He's not one of those completely forsake it and leave it for something completely different. I don't think that's within his character. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the more likely of the two theories, that he didn't want to make his crystal bleed, and that's why he still has it on his belt. And he found another one maybe taken off of an Inquisitor or something else.
maybe he made another trip to Ilum.
Sure,
or something.
And maybe this is why it's got that orangish tint rather than crimson red.
I just realized something. He did go to Ilum because he showed Shin how to build the lightsaber. Remember, Hu Yang said, I recognize his design, not hers.
Exactly. See, we're putting the pieces together.
Exactly. So how this will play into the rest of the show, especially with why they're on Peridia, we'll definitely have to see with these remaining 2 episodes. But in the meantime, thank you for being willing to do this just impromptu video with me.
It's fun. I mean, this is what we live for, is just theorizing about stuff and overthinking things, putting way too many hours into what the details of someone's belt buckle are all about.
Exactly.
That's what we do. But yeah, it's fun to theorize. That's what we live for.
So anyways, though, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on both of our channels. If you haven't already, Coffee on Korriban for him, Fandomology for me, and John, who was our camera guy.
Yep.
And as always, remember, the Force is family. See you guys later.